Is it time to buy or sell Nvidia stock? In this video, we will explore Nvidia in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025. And now, we're here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember, subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analysis. You certainly don't want to miss any vital updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be viewed as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked Nvidia as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 1.84. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of nearly 30% since we first listed Nvidia as a buy candidate 44 days ago. This translates to an average return of approximately 2/3 of 1% per day since it was listed. The stock is currently positioned within a strong upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases are likely. The present 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 52.61% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 47.19% to 54.56%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis points to a projected change of 14.52%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 33.88% and positive 15.38% over the coming year. In today's terms, this would mean the future price could fall between $116.04 and $202.51. Our latest daily update for Nvidia includes the headline, Nvidia stock downgraded to buy candidate. The Nvidia stock price experienced a decline of approximately 0.7% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025. It dropped from $176.75 to $175.51. Throughout the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 3.32% with a low of $173.62 and a high of $179.38. The stock has been experiencing volatility during this period, showing a gain of 2.82% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, trading volume increased on the last day by 16 million shares, despite the falling prices. This could signal an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 153 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $26.83 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $179.38, while the lowest was $86.62. Currently, the price stands at 2.16%, or $3.87, below the 52-week high, and 21.29%, or $47.47, below the all-time high of $222.98, achieved on January 15, 2018. Nvidia's stock, trading under the symbol NVDA, remains a focal point in the tech sector as analysts positively assess its prospects, even amid fluctuating market dynamics. On July 29, 2025, Nvidia's shares hit a new all-time high of $179.38 before experiencing a slight pullback, ultimately closing down at $175.51. This dip followed news of a significant order for 300,000 units of H20 chips destined for China, reflecting resilience in demand despite recent U.S. export restrictions. The Biden administration's decision to allow Nvidia to ship these chips indicates a strategic shift to maintain competitive positioning in the global semiconductor landscape. Furthermore, market commentary suggests that Nvidia is still viewed as a buy, particularly in contrast to competitors like Apple, which has been projected as not firing on all cylinders. The Magnificent Seven tech stocks, which include Nvidia, continue to capture investor attention, especially ahead of significant earnings reports that could shape future performance trajectories. In the short term, Nvidia's ability to secure new export licenses and respond effectively to international demand, particularly from China, will be key drivers for its stock price. The ongoing US-EU trade developments, including a notable tariff pause, add another layer of optimism, potentially enhancing market sentiment toward tech equities like Nvidia. In the long term, sustained interest in artificial intelligence and new innovations may deepen Nvidia's engagement with high-growth sectors. As these dynamics unfold, investors will want to monitor Nvidia closely, as its strategic actions in the market could significantly impact its stock valuation moving forward. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 15th of July, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned NVDA a buy rating, accompanied by a downgrade action. On the same day, it was reported that Oppenheimer rated NVDA as outperform while maintaining a hold action. Additionally, on that day, Citigroup also gave NVDA a buy rating while recommending a hold action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned NVDA a buy rating with a hold action. Finally, on Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, Benchmark rated NVDA as buy and suggested a hold action. Analysts have assigned Nvidia stock a general buy rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Nvidia. The stock is presenting mixed signals today. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, July 28, 2025. So far, it has declined by approximately 0.7%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Yesterday, volume increased while prices were falling, which could serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. On a positive note, Nvidia stock has buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating an optimistic forecast. Furthermore, there is a general buy signal evident from the relationship between these two signals, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is anticipated at $172.67 and $158.62. A breakdown below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots have shown a sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger Bands indicated a buy signal 11 days ago. The short-term moving average registered a buy signal 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages suggested a buy signal 61 days ago. Reviewing the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average indicated a buy signal 67 days ago. The long-term moving average registered a buy signal 55 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages revealed a buy signal 46 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Nvidia. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $139.19 and $135.34. There is an inherent risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline to the next support level. In this instance, Nvidia finds support just below today's level at $139.19. Should this level be breached, the subsequent support from accumulated volume is at $135.34 and $135.13. This stock exhibits average daily movements, and with a substantial trading volume, the risk is assessed as medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $5.76 between its high and low, which equates to 3.32%. Throughout the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 1.92%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Nvidia, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors expect significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 27th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Nvidia. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Nvidia is at $176.75. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Nvidia encounters its first support level at $139.19. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Nvidia from multiple analyst sources is buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were carried out by Huang Zhen-Husen, who bought and sold 150,000 shares or options in the company. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 99.741. Overall, insiders purchased 0 shares and sold 1,795,793 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $170.55, representing a decrease of 2.83%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. A sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is Nvidia stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators combined with an overall positive trend suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for Nvidia stock to perform well in the near future. However, due to minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our recommendation for this stock from a strong buy to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. Upon examining the volatility and market movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 30th of July, we anticipate Nvidia to open higher by approximately 66 cents, starting at $176.17. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.